Good day, welcome to Afternoon Express, South Africa live on SABC3. My name is Danila Quisto. Jeannie, it's looking very nice and chilled and casual today. It's very nice.
Thank you. It's because I'm almost in full holiday mode.
I think everyone in South Africa is on holiday mode except us. I feel like I'm getting FOMO.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm completely in holiday mode. I'm just taking it chilled. Now, forget the long queues, the mad rush to wrap the gifts and trying to figure out what to make for dinner. It's the holidays, so it's time to relax and be inspired. And today we sit down with one of South Africa's most popular actresses who caught the public's attention by playing twins on TV.
Indeed. So speaking of double trouble, Clem is making not one, but two delicious desserts today. And thankfully, they are quite different from one another, so you can be in for a treat. And then being in the holiday spirit that we are, we also want to make sure that you are safe. So we've got some important holiday safety tips to share.
And then there's winning. Don't forget about the Clicks Advent Calendar Grand Prize, 50,000 Rands worth of products, including a 5,000 Rand Clicks gift card, Lint hamper, Shell petrol vouchers, and so much more. Just head over to the Afternoon Express Facebook page and reply to the competition post listing the 3 items from Clicks that are on your wish list. And don't forget to hashtag Clicks Christmas. VAS rates apply, T's and C's apply. Visit afternoonexpress.co.za to find them. And entries for the grand prize close at 5 o'clock today. So don't forget that you have to enter the original competition post on the Afternoon Express Facebook page, and we'll be announcing the winner live on tomorrow's show. So be sure to tune in.
The Clicks Advent Calendar on Afternoon Express has 36,000 Rands worth of prizes to be won to make your Christmas wishes come true. Among the prizes we've given away, there's been a sorbet product hamper and a collection of Jen's fine fragrances. But the joy continues with a Claire's accessories hamper and a car rental gift from Europe Car still up for grabs. Don't miss your chance to win with the hashtag Clicks Christmas and Afternoon Express at 4 p.m. on SABC3.
All right, ladies and gents, it's time for us to get the show started on a very inspirational note. So if you're a fan of local soapy generations, then you might remember our first guest as not one, but 2 characters. Sthandiwe Kgoroge played twins Zinzi as well as Zoleka Mudau and made a name for herself in the industry. But this talented woman has a remarkable personal and professional history as well. And she's sharing it with us today. Welcome to The Loft.
Welcome. It's so good to finally have you here.
Casper's got nothing on your tail, I'm just saying.
Casper doesn't have his anymore.
He doesn't have his.
No.
It's got like gold things in it. It's so fab. Perfect for like the holiday season.
Love your hair.
You were just so totally effortlessly stylish.
Thank you.
It's amazing. But I mean, I think your whole life has been just cool. Like you grew up in like Durban, Canada, America. Tell me about your upbringing.
Okay, my dad, may soul rest in peace. He passed away last year in Feb. So he was a pastor from the Lutheran Church. So he studied in Ohio, and that's when I was born, and my brothers were there already, and they're like, why couldn't it have been us? So I was born in Ohio, came back to South Africa when I was 3, no accent. Lived in Mapumulo, which is like rural KwaZulu-Natal, and then moved from there to Canada. My dad was studying again, so we were always just like moving around as a family. And that's how it is, I guess, when you're children of pastors. Yeah, because it's about moving and new missionaries and new academic posts and that type of thing.
And did you enjoy it? Like, was it a fun experience? Because I think it must be amazing.
I loved it because I loved making new friends. Obviously, it was always sad to be leaving new friends because that's all I knew, the moving around and traveling around.
But on a slightly deeper level, though, I think it must be quite confusing to try and find an identity when there were so many different identities you're engaging with all the time. You always become a woman of the world and not too sure where's home anymore, like where's the purpose of your life. And what I love about your story is that you've remained close to your South African languages. You've really, you managed to carry that through internationally as well.
Zulu.
I heard that you and your husband do no English days at home, so that you encourage your children as well to keep their...
And you can imagine how it is with our kids growing up in today's environments where English is literally the main language everywhere else. So we have to have those type of incentives where it's like, guys, Zulu and Tswana Day.
I love
and
it.
then they're like, oh, you're like, oh my God.
But what is the identity? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So with all of this, what is the actual identity that you feel like is where you belong?
Worldly identity, literally a child of the world, and that's how I think my children are growing up as well. You come to my house, there's literally Chinese, there's everyone. And I'm so glad that they're growing up the same way that I grew up.
But what's so nice for children, though, is apparently if you teach children more than one language when they're really young, it opens up different pathways in their brain that they're able to accept learning a lot easier than other kids that just have one language.
I wish I was more like that.
Me too, actually.
So speak to us about motherhood. It's such a big thing. I mean, it's a whole new life lesson. You become a whole new person. You get taught lessons about yourself you didn't even know beforehand. What is your relationship like? And tell us more about what it's taught you as a mother.
It's taught me patience. Patience on another level, because you can imagine kids. And I've got 3 kids. Between my husband and I, we've got 4, because he's got a 21-year-old already. So I guess it really teaches you patience. And I'm lucky that I grew up with boys. So I was the only girl. My daughter's growing up exactly the same way. 3 brothers, and she's the only girl. So it really teaches you patience and just to teach you to relax. There she is.
Oh, she's such a sweetie.
She's watching, I'm sure. She's so happy. Like,
I've also got 3 brothers, and it's actually such a lovely,
really?
and it's such a lovely way to grow up, actually.
Because you know the ways. You're like, no, my brothers taught me that.
Exactly. But now, so February is your birthday month. And it also happens to be the month of love. Your husband proposed to you in February, and next February you actually did a cover for True Love magazine. Because you've been, I think you've been with your husband for 16 years, married for 14.
No, married 16 tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and been together 2 years before that, so 18. Been together for 18 years.
That is amazing. What is the secret to? Because I mean, in entertainment world, that's unheard of. I think my longest relationship was with SABC. So it is difficult to maintain a long relationship. But what do you think is the secret?
The secret is friendship.
Yeah.
Literally, if you're best friends, even when days like, because, you know, no one's perfect. You have those ups and downs. So at least, even if someone has really pissed you off, and because they know that if they make you laugh or whatever, you know, they know you so well by then because you're friends first. I really think start as friends. Because I see a lot of my friends rushing into it, and you don't even know each other in terms of just as friends. Literally, absolutely.
Danilo's getting excited with that advice because he's
we're becoming very good friends.
Oh, he's getting there? Okay.
Listen, there's so much...
leak that.
We've spoken about all the beautiful things, but you've also had a very hard couple of years of the last while with your stroke and obviously with the passing of your father. So I want to unpack a bit more of that later on in the show.
Don't make me cry.
Now, still ahead, Clem is making a special dessert with a recipe submitted by an Afternoon Express viewer, and we've got the last day of our Clicks Advent calendar, and we'll have more insights from Sthandiwe after the break.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. You're on the couch with Sthandiwe, and we're very excited to continue our conversation. We've put about her life thus far, and it's time for us to continue that chat on the show today.
It's such an honour to have you here, and there's so much we want to get through. So what I do want to know is playing twins. Okay. That must have been so difficult. Yeah. I mean, how did you do it?
Initially, when they asked me to do it, I'm sure they saw some psycho, whatever, multiple personality thing. Because I came up to Joburg to act as Zolega. Yeah. And then literally 6 months into it, they said, hey, we're thinking of introducing your sister. I was like, yeah, and I know so many people who look like me. They're like, no, you.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, how is that going to work? And then they told me about the whole split screen, you know, the whole technicalities of how it was going to work. And I was very excited because I think I was immediately aware of the power that was, you know, what this was about as an actress. Like, on one show, I get to have two roles. I mean, it was time-consuming because it was a new thing for the soapy as well.
Did you get double the pay?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. And then extra lines, even when people have left, you're that person talking to yourself for like 3-4 hours. Yeah. With lots of playback in your ear, because that's how we shot it, obviously.
Speaking of split personalities, I mean, you've also got a lot of other stuff that you're doing on the side. I mean, you're creative director, you're working a lot in those spaces as well, your fashion sense and all of that. Talk us through some of the projects you're working on at the moment. Okay,
at the moment, like G just said, now I just did I was creative director for a fashion shoot for True Love magazine for Feb. Very excited. We literally finished yesterday.
Okay, so you're involved with it as well, involved in creative directing it.
Absolutely. Coming up with the concept, putting your whole production team together. You know, I just love those collaborative, creative things of coming up with things and just executing them and walking away doing something else. Because I think that's how some of us are.
But you've got the most radical sense of style. So going through your Instagram, you definitely do have this vintage feel, and that's really a love of yours. So you had a vintage store, and now you're doing pop-ups.
Yes, I'm doing pop-ups. I've started a vintage pop-up concept where we literally travel and go do rooftop type of concepts.
Amazing.
Yeah, and we'll get hosted by someone maybe in their big shop. And I've invited, because I've built this big database in terms of all vintage lovers, whether Joburg or Durban. It's amazing how many of us love our greatest clothes.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. You cannot leave the Afternoon Express couch without us asking some of the stuff that really, like, we really want to know. I mean, maybe some of the quick lessons you've learned from your stroke you had a couple of years ago and the passing of your father last year. May soul rest in peace. What have been the learnings for you personally?
To just literally love yourself. And I think we hear that so much that it becomes so cliche, and we think it's so selfish. And it's not, because it's literally saying, what am I about? You know, what is my good space? You know, sometimes you have to let go of people you really love, that you love, and then they're really maybe not good energy for that. Walk away sometimes, walking away from a job that is not really celebrating your creative space in terms of where you are. You know, and we grow up so much in terms of comfort zone, where it's like, no, but you stay here. This is what you must do, because this is your comfort zone. This is where you get your pension fund, you know. But sometimes not all of us are built like that. So I really learned to hang 10, it's okay, stay in my lane, do me, as the kids say, but and just celebrate who I am.
Do you boo-boo,
do you boo-boo. And then while I'm doing that, I'm really finding that I relax more, because I think I'm a stressor. So
what brought on your stroke? But if I can ask you, what brought on your stroke, and what did it feel like? Like, did you know what was happening to you when it happened?
The most interesting thing is I came back Friday night, pizzas in hand, in front of the kids, and they just like, and my daughter said, "Mommy, don't do that." I wasn't even aware what was happening. And so my whole left side had just shifted, numbness, but there was nothing. There was no headache. My neurosurgeon even asked, "Did you have a headache maybe before?" Because I have sometimes those migraine stuff. Nothing on that day. And when they trace, because they do something when they trace you in MRI, and they check where the clot started. You're on my neck, which means tension.
Stress.
So sometimes when you've got those clots and you're like, oh my God, I'm just so stressed, literally do something about it.
And what can you do? Like, is it going for a massage, or what can you do about it?
Going for a massage, definitely. going for a massage, checking it out if it's those type of headaches, especially if they're on your left side. Because if there's something on your left side, that's a sign, because that's your brain, that's your heart. I learned to, because I didn't know those things. I always thought, oh, strokes happen to elderly people. Not. The girl I shared a ward with, she was 35. She had the worst stroke. She had to be operated on, opened up.
Wow, that is such an awakening.
Was terrible.
And you really is a blessing to see you on the couch as well, looking as beautiful as you are. Also, a lot of people I've met who have had strokes have got completely still paralyzed parts of their bodies, and you're looking amazing, and you've got so much inspiration, and you're still so kind and gentle and professional and brilliant, and we just celebrate you.
You're going to make me cry as well now.
Thank you.
Yeah, you really are a beautiful human.
Thank you so much for being here. Oh, we love having you here. If you're still looking for great dessert inspiration for the holidays, then don't go anywhere, because Clem is going to be making a lemon pudding with a Clover Classic custard. And then later on in the show, we'll get some important holiday safety tips.
Express yourself.
Clover Classic, the creamy taste that takes you back. Made with love by Clover.
Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, there's no better way than to spend time with family and friends enjoying the creaminess of Clover Classic custard these holidays. And we asked you, our viewers, to submit your favorite recipe using Clover Classic custard. And today we are making Tebogo Perseverance's Classic Custard Lemon Pudding. And this recipe makes for a delicious Christmas pudding. And Clem will be showing us how to make it. Because when life gives you lemon, make pudding.
Oh, okay. Yes, absolutely. Let's go. I really like Tebogo. I haven't met him, but I like his style of recipes.
Okay.
It is super easy. Some crushed up tennis biscuits.
Yeah.
Into a tart base.
Nice. Tennis biscuits actually do make the best base.
They do.
I mean, not that I've ever made it before, but I mean, I've eaten it before and it's great.
Level it out nicely.
Okay. Yummy.
Just like that. Then, to a bowl of cream cheese, we're going to go with something very healthy. Condensed milk.
Love.
But I think it is a Christmas staple.
Yes.
These ingredients come out at Christmas and you're forgiven because it's the festive season.
Did you ever, like, okay, I went to boarding school and I just used to pierce a hole in the tin of condensed milk and eat that.
I
literally
have not,
just
but I will
suck
lick
on the
this
tin.
out later.
Yeah. That's it.
All
Me
right.
too.
Seeing as you got the lemons, can you halve them and then can you squeeze all that juice in there?
Yeah, I'm really good at this because I have my lemon water every morning.
Good.
So how many lemons? 2.
You know what? It's kind of it depends how tangy you like it.
How many would you put?
I would do like the 2.
Okay.
But if you like it a little more tangier, go with the whole tree. There we go. Can I do these 2 while you add the custard for me?
Yeah.
Cool. Clover custard goes in.
Okay. Oh, but you've got a little pip in there, which...
That's okay. If you get
the pip, it's good luck.
If you get a pip, it's good luck, and then, yeah.
Unless it cracks a tooth.
Let's hope not. The dentist will not be open on Christmas Day.
I put the whole thing.
There we go, that's perfect.
Okay,
So what I'm going to do,
me.
really easy, start mixing it all up. Get it all nice and combined. It might be a little lumpy. It just means
can
you
I
keep
help
on
you
working.
with that, Clem?
Go
You
for
need
it.
some help.
So what's really... Oh, look at you. Such a pro. So once it's all mixed together, you pour it over your base. It goes to the fridge and sits. It is super delicious.
Is that it?
Yeah, you're not baking anything.
Oh, wow.
And it looks as beautiful as that one. Decorate a couple of berries, extra, like a few limes and lemons.
Okay, now it's too lumpy. You
There
do
you go.
it.
And that's it.
Okay, that's
Done.
amazing. Oh, look at that. Ta-da! A fabulous little lemon treat. Thank you so much to Bokho for submitting your indulgent recipe. Now, it's certainly a great one to try at home this festive season. If you would like this recipe, simply SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 and it would be all yours.
Clover Classic, the creamy taste that takes you back. Made with love by Clover.
Made with love by Clover.
Right, now it's your chance to win. Today is your last day to enter and stand a chance of winning this stylish LG door-in-door fridge. Like, I'll just show you how cool this fridge is. Door in the big door. Right? This could be yours. It's also got a water and ice dispenser as well. It's a fridge freezer. All you need to do is go to the Afternoon Express Facebook page and comment on the competition post by letting us know what your favorite feature of this innovative fridge is. Not only will you win this fridge, but we will also stock it with a Clover Christmas hamper to the value of 1,000 Rand. We'll be announcing the winner live right here on this show tomorrow. So get over to our Facebook page and enter. All information and T's and C's can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za. Now, after the break, we find out what you can do to ensure that you and your loved ones have a safe holiday, and a little Christmas cheer is created for our children battling cancer.
Express yourself.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, CHOC is one of South Africa's leading organisations who aid families affected by paediatric cancer. Afternoon Express, together with my school and loot.co.za, joined CHOC as they celebrated Christmas with the young patients and their mothers.
CHOC is an acronym for Children's Hematology Oncology Clinics. We were established in 1979 as an organization that is aimed at supporting children diagnosed with cancer and life-threatening blood disorders. We started as parent support groups and later on became a national organization. Childhood cancer is the second most common cause of death amongst children in South Africa. 1 in every 500 children in South Africa are diagnosed with childhood cancer. But as CHOC and our partners, we do feel that children are diagnosed much too late and that they reach the treatment centres too late in their treatment stages. The festive season is all about giving and joy and spending time with loved ones and people that are important in your lives. And for us, it's important to show that love and that giving and that generosity to the children and their families and to just bring a little bit of delight to them. And it's important to celebrate the fact that they've made it for another year. It's a milestone. And we believe that if parents continue on this journey and that they receive a lot of support, that their children can become survivors and be those stories of hope for other parents.
CHOC has been part of the My School program for many years now, and in that time they've diligently and consistently been there to support the families affected by and children who have cancer. What I believe is that most of us don't have the means or time to get physically or financially involved. So My School is a really great way for people to, through their daily lives, when they're doing their shopping, to actually be there to support organisations like CHOC.
Afternoon Express, together with our friends from loot.co.za, handpicked a special Christmas gift for each CHOC patient and their relative.
My daughter was diagnosed in January. She's got myoepithelial carcinoma of the soft tissue, which is in the tummy. It's very sad to find out that your child has cancer because I never thought that it would happen to me. And CHOC is like, we don't stay in at CHOC, we never slept over at CHOC. But CHOC is like so, it is a home away from your home. I come in every morning after radiotherapy and then I can make my child breakfast. We spend the day here up until 10 o'clock and then our transport will come fetch us to go home and that.
I am here because my sister, she was diagnosed that she has cancer and then she's been treated here at Takabek Hospital. CHOC is very helpful because children must be treated here, like maybe, for example, for a week, the whole week. So for you to travel every day, going home, coming back, so CHOC is helpful there because you can come stay at CHOC. They cook for the children, healthy food, and then they also provide with transport for people who struggle financially.
Our journey started when Lonique was 1 year and 8 months old. She was diagnosed with leukemia. Our journey was quite hectic, but the support was great. We had family and friends that supported. The best part of this whole experience was that we had family here as well. We made friends here at the CHOC house, and she was in Tygerberg in the hospital for the whole treatment. Last month, November, the end of November, it was her 1 year, you can call it anniversary, when she was clean. She's cancer-free. CHOC is a big support, and I think I can recommend CHOC to any person who lives far. Me personally, we come from Riesberg, and if it wasn't for CHOC, I think that we would have had very big expenses. But like I said, we made family here at CHOC, and I don't think I would know what I would have done if it wasn't for them.
Days like these is like, it's very touching because there's so a lot of people that's hearts is open to us and they supportive. We're never alone. There's even some parents that think they're alone through this journey. You guys are not alone. There's a lot of people that assist you through this journey.
It was a very great event for the children. They were very happy, and then seeing your child in such happy moment, it was very grateful inside. So it was very, very, very wonderful. It was great, and the gift that they give the children, because we can't afford a gift for Christmas, and then this is playing a huge role for our children to be happy during Christmas.
This days like this is very important, and especially for the kids, because they know, especially for the sick kids, they know there's people that love them, no matter what the circumstances. Everybody's loved here by each other.
The relationship between my school and my village is a very important partnership. Not only does it give ordinary members of the public a manner or a way to give towards the services of CHOC, it also enables CHOC in turn to sustain our services, and these are our core services that we provide to the families. From our accommodation to our transport fund to our bereavement fund, all our various services are sustained through the valuable partnership with my school, my village.
CHOC is busy with a very ambitious plan. They want to build a brand new CHOC house in Pretoria. And my school wants to support that. And we're giving all South Africans the opportunity to be part of it. Simply by getting your My School card and swiping, you can know that we'll be raising money to build that brand new house, which will be there for years to come to support families in need. So when you sign up for your free My School card, you can do so online, or you can just take out your phone right now, download the My School app and sign up in there. Please make sure that you select CHOC as your beneficiary. It's very easy inside the app or online to do it. And then just know that every time you shop at Woolies, Loot, COZA, Engine Food Stops, Flight Centre, you'll be giving back, and it won't cost you a cent. I really believe that organizations like CHOC, they need to know that there's people out there in South Africa supporting them. Even if you're not here volunteering, make sure you have a card.
Oh, I just love Christmas, and it makes my heart so happy to see the smiles on those children's faces. So sweet. We want you to get involved. All you need to do is download the My School app and select CHOC as one of your beneficiaries. By doing this, you can stand the chance of winning one of two 2,000 Rand Loot.co.za shopping vouchers. Together, we can make every swipe counts. T's and C's are available on afternoonexpress.co.za.
My son's name is JD. He's now 4 years old. My child is diagnosed with rhabdomyosarcoma sarcoma. It's a cancer in his left leg. CHOC helped us too much in this journey with accommodation, transport, to make our journey a lot easier.
CHOC is one of South Africa's leading organizations who aid families stricken with pediatric cancer. Afternoon Express, together with My School, are committed to helping CHOC raise funds for a newly refurbished outpatient home. You can get involved by signing up for your free virtual My School, My Village, My Planet card today. Download the My School app, select CHOC as one of your beneficiaries, and you'll automatically be entered into a weekly Loot.co.za competition. Together we can make every swipe count.
As you know, My School is linked to Woolworths, and it's the moment that everyone's been waiting for as we continue with the Woolworths biggest Christmas deals. Your chance to get in on the inspiring savings from food to fashion, decor to homeware. Everything you need to kick off a Christmas season of unabashed style. And like always, we're giving you not one, but two deals today. One for food and one for fashion. So let's begin with our fashion deals. Christmas deal, reveal yourself. If you're watching closely, am I right, or is that actually two Woolies fashion deals? Talk about some summer lovin'. So for today and tomorrow only, and for W Rewards members, take 25% off all sleepwear, all bedroom and all bathroom when you pay with your Woolworths card. Just swiping W Rewards will get 20% off. And as we mentioned, you're not just getting in on the incredible fashion savings. Woolies is also giving you all the best in food too. And it's a sweet one for today, and for today only, because what is Christmas if it's not obviously time to indulge? For today only, you can get 20% off any two traditional Christmas cakes and puddings, as well as food gifting when you use your W Rewards card. And if you pay with your Woolworths store card or your credit card, you'll receive a further 5% off. So that's a total of 25% savings. And our Clem wants to share an amazing dish with us today, featuring his favorite Woolworths Christmas cake. So which one have have you chosen?
And it really is my favorite. It's the vanilla sponge that's been soaked with beautiful almond liqueur and then coated in chocolate. It is crazy. And Christmas is not Christmas in my home without this guy.
I mean, it's like a Swiss roll, but like to the Mercs.
To the Mercs. I love the accent. It's very cool, very cool. So let me show you what it looks like. I'm going to take it out. It's crazy beautiful. Look at that.
Christmassy. Wow.
Look at it around so you can actually have a look.
It's like a chocolate bar, but huge. It's awesome.
It is. It's like a big Twinkie. Okay, so let me show you what the inside is. And I need to chop this up because I've got to use it for the actual ice cream. You can see it is super moist.
You can actually see the liqueur inside. That's so cool.
Willies aren't playing. This is crazy. This is delicious. So, cube it up. Maybe you can continue cubing it up for me.
I'll do that. I'll keep cubing.
I'm going to add it to our blender because...
I always wanted to go to Cuba. I'm going to do that in the loft today.
There, okay, cool. I was going to, okay, well, nice one.
Look at my trick. I can do lots of them at the same time.
I like how you're doing that. Cool. I'm using the ice cream, the vanilla bean ice cream.
Ooh, it's Madagascar vanilla as well.
It is delicious. So I've taken it out the freezer 15 minutes ago so I can soften slightly because that's my choice.
They've got a range of yogurts like this, drinks like this, that Madagascar vanilla. It is my favorite thing in the whole world.
It really is. Super decadent. And it's Christmas, so why not just...
Can I throw these in?
You can. Go the whole 9 yards with this.
Da-da-da.
And I like using the whole cake because it changes the texture of the ice cream quite a lot.
So what are we actually going to be making? You haven't told us what we're going to make in the end.
Well, it's a flavoured ice cream.
So you're going to remake another ice cream with ice cream and your favourite cakes,
We're taking a already delicious product and we're making it our own, which I love about Woolies.
I love it, because basically if you're like me and you're lazy, but you know what, you also want to be creative and different, you can basically say to your friends, I made this dessert, even though you just bought everything and hoyed it into a thing together and refroze it.
Exactly.
I like this. I like this idea.
So you get it all together. It's happening, it's happening. Then we've got some flakes going in, because I want little shards of chocolate in there.
Nice ideas. It's almost like a rocky road you're creating.
It really is. So I think that's about enough. So I'll leave one for you, one for Jeannie. How nice am I?
Snacking.
There we go.
He just knows us so well. He knows that the show is not only about what happens on air, it's also what happens off air. Jeannie and I come in and we sneak some little pieces of chocolate in little bits.
True.
And in fact, there's been a rule that's been implemented in our kitchen where Clem's been like, hey guys, listen, no more food. So every time we get to, he's like, stop it. Stop you. Yeah, he's quite the strict guy.
You guys don't even listen to me though.
No.
Okay.
Still managed.
That's all beautiful. Here's one that I've set again into the freezer. You want to do me the honors?
I can do you the honors indeed.
There you go.
Scooping out a bit of ice cream for all of our guests today.
Oh my goodness, that looks so decadent.
That is
you can see how the color and the texture has changed.
Well, help me out, Joe, because I don't know how to move this across.
I'll be the big spoon. That's okay. There you go. Happy?
There we go.
Oh my goodness, you got to try this?
Is this one for me to try?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, let me just dish you up first as well. Are you ready, South Africa? Are you ready to taste the most decadent ice cream you've ever had in your life?
Do you need more sugar right now?
No.
No.
No more sugar in my life. Ready for this one? Oh, wow. It's more like the pudding and stuff is actually really delicious in there.
It is.
Chocolate melts in your mouth. This is amazing. And if you guys would like the link to this recipe, send it straight to your phone. Along with the ingredients list, you SMS the word Woolworths to 33650. Remember, those are charged at R1.50. Free SMSs don't apply. And also, don't forget about our fashion deals. From sleepwear to bedroom and the best in bathroom decor, you only have 2 days to get in on these incredible savings. So you can shop these deals in store or online at woolworths.co.za. So make sure that you also head to the Woolworths app for more information, and obviously product is available at selected stores while stocks last. T's and C's apply. Now, with that decadence, it reminds us of the festive season. And speaking of that festive season, we've all got to be very careful to make sure that we're looking after our families, our friends, and especially our children over the season. And I thought the best way to give you some information on how to prevent anything from happening would be to speak to the experts. Welcome to the loft, Maxine.
Thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
On a sugar high still.
All that ice cream that's in my system right now, I'm ready. So probably that's one of the ways to prevent an accident in the holidays. Don't eat too much sugar.
Definitely. Stay hydrated.
Let's talk about some of our tips. I mean, a lot of families are traveling at the moment. They're taking their families away, whether to be beach holidays, to sort of getaway holidays, or perhaps in bustling areas. Let's start with perhaps some of the concerns that we could have with beach holidays.
Beach holidays, well, if you're taking your kids to the beach, make sure that everybody's got sunscreen on and that everybody's hydrated. Make sure your kids can swim. When you do go to the beach, make sure that you're swimming in designated beach areas that are normally cordoned off with flags, and beaches where there are lifesavers, because most drownings occur where there are no lifesavers at those beaches.
Okay, so make sure that there's sun cream, make sure that you know that you've gone into those designated areas. And obviously, I imagine another one would be to look after your kids, make sure you keep an eye on them at all times. Because the lifeguards can't look after that many people in the water at the same time, know where your children are at all times.
That's true.
Do we put kids on a leash?
No.
Why not?
No.
I've seen parents who walk their kids on those little leashes. You've seen those little leashes that walk kids around?
No. The basic rule of thumb is have your kids in arm length of you, so that you always know what they're doing, where they're doing, and if they're going to the water, get into the water with them, so that you prevent drowning, and there's always someone with your kid when you are swimming. Also, when you go to the beach, go with someone.
Yeah, don't go by yourself.
Exactly.
And driving is also a big one over this festive season. A lot of people are driving, and everyone always kind of punts and don't drink and drive, don't text and drive. What are some of your tips that you've got for if we are going on a road trip as a family?
Buckle up. Most importantly, buckle up. Make sure that your vehicle is roadworthy and safe. Make sure that your tires are inflated. And then also, if you are traveling with kids, and kids are going to be a big thing this festive season, make sure that they are occupied. There's a colouring book and pencils and things. And rule of thumb, every 2 hours, stop. Because fatigue sets in and you're not concentrating on the road, so take a break. Every 2 hours, take a break.
Good idea. And also heard some of them that don't reach behind the seat to get something. If you've dropped something like your cell phone or whatever it happens to be, please make sure that somebody else goes and collects it. I know you shouldn't be on your cell phone, you should be collecting it. Good point, good point. You got me there, trick question. But obviously if something does fall, like your bottle of water or something, please make sure that somebody else reaches behind you to collect it. Kids are a big one. I know we've mentioned already a couple of times looking after our children. Are there other tips and tricks that you've got for looking after kids over this festive season?
If you're going to the mall, don't let your kids go alone into the restrooms. Go with your kid. Always have an eye on them all the time. And then also keep them close by. You know, keep them, don't let them wander off, because kids disappear in a matter of seconds. So it's very important to keep your kids safe and close to you.
I don't know, obviously shock tactics aren't the best way to go, but do you have any, like, sort of, are we seeing a spike in injuries? Are we seeing a spike in you know, troublesome scenarios over the festive season when it comes to families traveling?
With festive season, there's always a spike in accidents because there's more people on the road, and there's always, it's school holidays, so kids are left to their own devices, parents are still working. So have someone look after your kids always. Always keep an eye on them.
Cool, stunning. Any other top tips that you got for us?
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive. That's the one that always the road traffic people are always giving all the time.
Definitely.
I know it almost sounds like a contrived scenario, but what is the legal limit around that? What does it mean to drink and drive? It's one drink for every couple of...
No, it's no drink. It's nothing at all. If you're going to have a drink or you're going to get in the vehicle and you're intoxicated, you're putting your life at risk and you're putting someone else's life in danger. And worst case scenario, you're going to kill yourself or someone else, or a pedestrian for that matter of fact. Don't drink and drive. Don't be intoxicated pedestrian. And that's another big one. You've got a lot of pedestrians, especially in our festive season. Be on the lookout for the pedestrians. Safety tip for pedestrians, wear colourful clothing, you know, especially at night. Be very alert when you walk in at night and always walk in the face of oncoming traffic and on a pavement.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, as the law would go, that if you do hit a pedestrian, the fault is always going to be yours.
Oh, definitely.
So as the driver of the vehicle, so make sure that you are always vigilant, always when you're turning corners, make sure that you do slow down. When you're approaching stop streets, always stop at the stop street. If you're approaching pedestrian crossings, always make sure that you yield for the pedestrians first. It's always about vigilance, vigilance, and safety first, I'd imagine. Don't get to that point where you're having to prevent it.
Exactly.
Are there emergency numbers we should keep on standby as families?
10111 is a very big one. It's your South African Police Service, and then there's also emergency call centre number on your cell phone that you can also phone. And when you are travelling, leave an emergency contact with someone. And when you get to your destination, let your people know that you've arrived safely.
I see. So don't do the ninja bombing where you just leave a place. Tell somebody that you're going and tell them where you're going.
Definitely.
Fantastic. And if I'm not mistaken, all of those details will be on our website, afternoonexpress.co.za. So thanks for sharing some of the safety. Let's hope that the numbers decrease this year.
Definitely.
Awesome stuff. All right, so with those great holiday safety tips, I hope you'll be able to enjoy a safe and happy holiday road trip. And Clem's got the perfect road trip treat after the break. Plus, we are going to need a winner to claim in on that prize in the last box of the Clicks Advent Calendar. So get your phones ready when we say that those lines are open. You can dial in on 021 430 9881, and we might just make one of your Christmas wishes come true.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, the holiday season is here, and with that comes road trips and picnics. One of my favorite things about packing the car and taking a scenic drive is my car. No, I'm joking. It's the delicious treats, and these homemade all-gold spicy chicken and tomato sausage rolls are the perfect road trip-inspired snack that'll have the whole family begging for more. I love a road trip.
Me too.
And I love a sausage roll. I love a little sausage roll, and there's nothing better. Come, teach me how to make them, because
first of all, I'm
tucking
going
into
to
that
chop
little bowl.
some chilies and spring onions, but can you pass me the chicken mince? I think I'm going to do that first. Chicken mince? That's the one.
Okay, but there's two options here.
That's my done one.
Oh, okay. Don't worry, that's the one you're not supposed to see yet.
The one they weren't supposed to know about. Okay, cool. So yeah, you got some chilies. You can go crazy with however many chilies you want to chop up and spring onions.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got some free-range chicken mince.
Should we make it quite hot? I mean, how hot are these chilies? Should I go 3?
They're bird's eye, so I suppose 3 would be like really hot, but I don't mind. I'm okay.
You maybe like it too hot, so I'm just going to go with 2.
Some breadcrumbs going in.
Okay.
And then I've got some eggs just to kind of bind the mixture.
Okay.
How you doing? You good?
I mean, I'm getting there. I'm not so good with a knife in the kitchen.
You
I'm sure
really
you know
are, though,
now.
Jeannie.
Yeah.
Okay. That was some Thai curry paste going in. I've got some oyster sauce as well.
Yeah.
Soy sauce.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever made a savory Asian dish without soy sauce.
No, I don't think anybody has.
Then sesame seeds going in.
Do you think, are the seeds of the chili the hotness?
They're really hot.
But is the seeds the heat?
So if you want to, if you've got bird's eye chilies and you want to kind of reduce the heat a bit, just take the seeds out and the rib inside. They all carry the capsaicin oil, which is the hot thing.
Can I pour this in?
Hoi. Spring onions you're going to do for me next.
There you go.
And I'm going to start mixing.
Okay.
And again, spring onions, you can do it nice and rough, however you want to do it.
Which part of a spring onion?
Honestly, I use all of it. You get different flavor. You get more sweet onion flavor from the white part.
Let's do that.
And then you get the more savory, pungent oniony flavor from the green.
Do you think when my mom and gran watch this, they get disappointed in me about how little I know about the kitchen?
No, I don't think so. And I know your gran watches all the time.
Yeah, my gran loves you.
She's watching right now.
Yeah,
So we can maybe just dedicate this to her. Would she like this?
No, she's very healthy.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, yeah. While you're busy there, can you pass
I'm joking. She would love this.
Could you pass me the all-gold tomatoes, please, in the can that's open?
Yeah, it tastes real good. Like
there we go.
good food should.
And you can put in half the can?
Half.
There Perfect. You go. And then you can actually season it however you like. So if you want to add some extra barbecue sauce or extra chili sauce, just to give it a bit of like vuma, you can totally do that. Perfect.
I would add this as well to when. Okay, can I?
Yes.
Okay, this is basically my favorite thing in the world. To the point that my family think that I don't like food. I just like condiments.
There we go. Open for you. Nice and easy.
Oh, this is good. Okay. See, there's nothing better than all-gold tomato sauce. I would add about that much. Oh, wait, that's the barbecue sauce.
I thought you wanted the barbecue one.
Yeah, I do. Ooh,
well, you know
spicy tomato sauce. Ooh,
go for it.
Throw that in as well. There you go.
I like your style of cooking. Okay, cool.
That is how I cook, really. Well, when I cook.
There you go. So we put breadcrumbs in there, right? So what you want to do is you want to let it sit for a few minutes, let the breadcrumbs absorb all the moisture. Okay. Now you can reveal that one. There we go. Okay.
The magic of TV.
Magic of TV. So what I'm doing is just putting some down the pastry. I'm using puff pastry. And I think that's traditional. Keep it traditional.
Yeah.
Just
I love puffy.
There we go. All right. And then
you're on a roll, hey?
On a roll. I like using the actual plastic that you get the puff pastry in. It really works well. And then what I do, I just cut down.
And then you can just make lots of them.
You can make lots of them. This is an easy way.
Amazing. This is definitely going to make my road trip that much better. And, of course, if you want this recipe, all you need to do is SMS the keyword GOLD to 33650, and this golden delicious recipe will be yours. Now what?
That's how easy it is. So what you do is you take all the little ones, pop them onto a roasting tray, brush them with a little bit of egg wash, and they bake off, and look how easy that is.
That's it.
Done.
Done.
Winning.
Love. Thank you, Clem.
You're welcome.
Ah, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Yeah.
Indeed it is, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what time it is? It's time for our Clicks Advent Calendar giveaway. And I'm going to just do this little walk across here because I want to tell you about something very important. One box remains. Our lines are still closed, so I want you to take your phone out right now. Have your phone out in front of you if you're into the competition. Right? I want you to dial the number 021-430-9881, but before you press dial, I have to say that the lines are open, all right? So let's open the lines for our final prize in the Clicks Advent Calendar giveaway in 3, 2, 1, call!
The Clicks Advent Calendar on Afternoon Express has 36,000 rands worth of prizes to be won to make your Christmas wishes come true. Among the prizes we've given away, there's been a sorbet product hamper and a collection of Jen's fine fragrances. But the joy continues with a Claire's accessories hamper and a car rental gift from Europe Car still up for grabs. Don't miss your chance to win with the hashtag Clicks Christmas and Afternoon Express at 4 p.m. on SABC3.
Right, so those lines have been going absolutely crazy. It's time for us to find out who our winner is. But first, remember, it's all gone by so fast. And we've given away a host of amazing prizes with the Clicks Advent Calendar. Yesterday, Teresa Southgate won the Women's Perfume gift set hamper to the value of 3,000 rand. But there's still one last prize to be won. And will that lucky winner be you? We're about to find out. Welcome to Afternoon Express.
Hi.
Hey, who am I speaking to?
Baitri.
How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm very good, thanks. Congratulations on being our final winner in the Clicks Advent Calendar.
Thank you.
All right, so you've obviously got no options to choose from. Underneath this box itself is obviously going to be the prize that you win. It's valued at 3,000 rand. Are you excited to find out what you're going to win?
Most definitely, yes.
All right, let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Congratulations, you've won yourself. In fact, probably for a very good loved one of yours. A whole bunch of technical appliances. There's headphones in here. There's a grooming kit. There's fragrances in here and so much more. Congratulations.
Oh, my word.
Now, won't that make your festive season that much better?
Oh, so much better. Thank you so much.
Awesome. What have you got planned with your family over the festive season?
Just having my brothers coming over here at home, and then we're gonna, cook a storm.
Stunning. And if you haven't bought them a prize, I've got a prize just for you, all right?
Pardon?
If you don't have a prize for them or gift for them, I've got one for you.
Oh, okay.
All right, fantastic. Congratulations on being our winner on Afternoon Express. Stay on the line so we can keep your details. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen, our last day of the giveaway with the Clicks Advent Calendar. But there's still one last prize up for grabs to the value of, well, it's 50,000 rand. All you have to do to win is obviously go to our Facebook page. There's a whole competition post there. Go find the original post that's got the details of the grand prize. Including in that prize is a 5,000 rand Cliff's gift card, Shell petrol vouchers, and a Body Shop hamper as well, and so much more. Just head over to the Afternoon Express Facebook page, comment on them with your 3 wish lists using the hashtag Clicks Christmas. VAS rates apply, T's and C's apply. Go to afternoonexpress.co.za to find them.
Clicks. Feel good, pay less.
Nice move.
How quick am I?
Yeah, you're really quick. Thank you so much for being here today. It was absolutely such a treasure interviewing you. And I'm pretty sure everybody wants to be your best friend. Can you squash all my fines? Thank you so much for being on the show, and we wish you a very blessed festive season. And we hope you enjoy lemon tart. Ooh, that looks
delicious.
amazing.
My slice is always far too big.
No, that's fine. It's Christmas time. Cheat days are amongst us. We'll be back again tomorrow. Same time, same place on Afternoon Express. Until then, good night and happy eating.
Bye.
Coming up tomorrow on Afternoon Express, we catch up with successful entrepreneur and speaker Miles Kubeka, author of Vuyos, From a Big, Big Dreamer to Living the Dream. So we'll see you again tomorrow live at 4 p.m. on SABC3.
Afternoon Express. Made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.